The Titanic, a symbol of luxury and ambition, was the largest and most opulent ship of its time. It was a marvel of modern engineering, boasting grand interiors, luxurious amenities, and state-of-the-art technology. The ship was a floating palace designed to offer the utmost comfort and elegance to its passengers. As it set sail on its maiden voyage, the world watched in awe, captivated by the grandeur and promise of this magnificent vessel. However, this symbol of human achievement met a tragic end on April 15, 1912. The Titanic, which was deemed unsinkable, struck an iceberg in the frigid waters of the North Atlantic. The collision caused a series of catastrophic events that led to the ship's demise. The once proud liner, filled with dreams and aspirations, began to sink beneath the waves, taking with it the hopes of many. The unsinkable ship, striking an iceberg, sank beneath the waves. The impact was devastating, tearing a gash in the ship's hull and flooding its compartments. Despite the crew's desperate efforts to save the vessel, the Titanic was doomed. As the icy waters engulfed the ship, panic and chaos ensued. Lifeboats were launched, but there were not enough to save everyone on board. The disaster claimed over 1,500 lives, shocking the world. The news of the sinking spread rapidly, and the world was left in mourning. Families were torn apart, and the loss was felt deeply across continents. The tragedy highlighted the fragility of human life and the limits of technological advancements. It was a somber reminder that even the most advanced creations could be brought down by nature's might. The exact location of the wreck remained a mystery for over 7 decades. The Titanic lay hidden in the dark depths of the ocean, its resting place unknown. The search for that ship became a quest for many, driven by a desire to uncover the truth and pay homage to those who perished. The ocean held its secrets tightly, and finding the Titanic seemed an insurmountable challenge. The search for the Titanic captivated the imagination of explorers and treasure hunters alike. Many were drawn to the mystery and allure of the lost ship. Expeditions were launched, each hoping to be the one to discover the Titanic's final resting place. The quest was filled with excitement, danger, and the promise of uncovering a piece of history. Numerous expeditions set out hoping to find the lost liner. These missions were fraught with challenges, from the harsh ocean conditions to the limitations of the technology available at the time. Each expedition brought new hope, but also the risk of failure. The search was a testament to human determination and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. However, the vastness of the North Atlantic and the technological limitations of the time made the search incredibly challenging. The ocean is a vast and unforgiving place, and locating a shipwreck in its depths was like searching for a needle in a haystack. The early explorers faced numerous obstacles, from treacherous weather to the sheer scale of the search area. It was like finding a needle in a very large haystack. The ocean's expanse seemed endless, and the task at hand was daunting. Despite the odds, the search continued, driven by the hope of uncovering the Titanic and solving one of history's greatest mysteries. In 1985, a joint American-French expedition, led by myself and Jean-Louis Michel, embarked on a groundbreaking mission. This expedition was different from the previous ones. We were armed with the latest technology and a renewed sense of determination. Our goal was clear: to find the Titanic and bring its story back to the surface. We were equipped with advanced sonar technology and a remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, named Argo. This technology allowed us to explore the ocean floor in ways that were previously impossible. The sonar helped us map the seabed, while Argo provided real-time visuals of the underwater landscape. It was a game changer in our search. Argo, with its cameras, provided our eyes on the sea floor. The images it captured were crucial in identifying potential sites and guiding our exploration. As we navigated the depths, the anticipation grew. Each new image brought us closer to our goal. On September 1st, 1985, at a depth of over 12,000 feet, our sonar detected something promising. The readings indicated a large object on the ocean floor. Our hearts raced as we prepared to investigate further. The moment of discovery was at hand. Images from Argo confirmed it. We had found the Titanic. The sight of the ship's bow emerging from the darkness was both awe-inspiring and poignant. The Titanic, lost for so long, had finally been found. It was a moment of triumph and reflection as we honored the memory of those who had perished. The discovery sent shockwaves around the globe, reigniting interest in the tragic story. The world was once again captivated by the Titanic, and the story of its discovery became a testament to human perseverance and the enduring quest for knowledge. The Titanic's legacy lived on, reminding us of the fragility of life and the power of the human spirit. The discovery of the Titanic sparked dreams of bringing the iconic ship back to the surface. Could this symbol of tragedy be salvaged from its watery grave? The world watched with anticipation as various proposals were put forward. Some envisioned using massive airbags to lift the wreck. Others proposed encasing the Titanic in a giant, buoyant sarcophagus. There were even ideas involving robots to weld the hull back together. Each proposal, however, faced insurmountable obstacles. The sheer scale of the Titanic presented the first hurdle. At over 882 feet long and weighing over 46,000 tons, it was a colossal structure. Lifting such a massive object from such depths had never been attempted before. The Titanic's fragile state posed an even greater challenge. After over 70 years on the ocean floor, the ship's hull had been weakened by corrosion and the relentless pressure of the deep. Any attempt to lift the wreck could cause it to crumble into countless pieces. The relentless passage of time has taken its toll on the Titanic. The once grand ship is now a haunting, skeletal structure, a shadow of its former glory. The iron hull is slowly being consumed by iron-eating bacteria, leaving behind fragile rusticles that cling to the decaying metal. The ship's interior, once opulent and luxurious, is now a jumble of debris and decay. Furniture, fixtures, and personal belongings lie scattered, slowly decaying in the cold, dark depths of the ocean. Section 5, the ocean's embrace, a natural tomb. The North Atlantic has become the Titanic's final resting place. The cold, dark waters are both its tomb and its protector. While they contribute to the ship's deterioration, they also shield it from further human interference. The Titanic is now part of the ocean ecosystem. Marine life has adapted to its presence, with creatures finding shelter and sustenance among the wreckage. Section 6, a legacy in ruins, the Titanic's fragile remains. Despite the destructive forces at play, the Titanic's wreckage remains a powerful symbol. It stands as a reminder of the human cost of ambition and the unforgiving power of nature. The scattered debris field tells a story of chaos and loss. Personal artifacts like shoes and luggage evoke the individual stories of those who perished. The Titanic's legacy is one of tragedy, remembrance, and lessons learned. Section 7, the ethics of salvage, disturbing the deep. The Titanic, resting over 2 miles beneath the ocean's surface, has become a symbol of tragedy and human error. Its final resting place is not just a shipwreck, but a gravesite for over 1,500 souls. The question of whether to salvage the Titanic remains a topic of debate. On one hand, the recovery of artifacts can offer a tangible connection to history, allowing us to learn more about the lives of those who were aboard and the era in which they lived. Some argue that the wreck should be left undisturbed as a mark of respect for those who perished. They believe that disturbing the site is akin to desecrating a grave and that the Titanic should remain a solemn underwater memorial. Others believe that recovering artifacts could provide valuable historical insights. These items can be studied and displayed in museums, offering educational opportunities and a deeper understanding of the Titanic story. However, the ethical implications of disturbing a gravesite, even one at the bottom of the ocean, are significant. The act of salvage must be weighed against the potential disrespect to those who lost their lives in the disaster. The Titanic serves as a reminder of the sanctity of such sites and the importance of treating them with sensitivity and respect. As we continue to explore and learn from the past, we must balance our quest for knowledge with a deep reverence for the memories of those who came before us. Section 8, the Titanic as an underwater museum, a time capsule of history. Instead of raising the Titanic, we can view it as an underwater museum. Its wreckage provides a unique window into the past, offering glimpses into Edwardian-era shipbuilding and the lives of the passengers and crew. Through documentaries, photographs, and virtual tours, we can explore the Titanic without disturbing its resting place. We can learn from its story and preserve its memory for future generations. Section 9. Protecting the wreck, preserving a legacy. International agreements now protect the Titanic wreck site from treasure hunting and unauthorized salvage. These measures aim to preserve the site for future research and to ensure that it is treated with respect. As technology advances, we can expect even more sophisticated methods of studying the Titanic remotely. Autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, and advanced imaging techniques will allow us to learn more about the wreck without causing further damage. Section 10. The Titanic's enduring allure. Lessons from a tragedy. The story of the Titanic is one that has captivated the hearts and minds of people for over a century. It is a tale of ambition, innovation, and ultimately a profound tragedy that continues to resonate with us today. The Titanic continues to fascinate and inspire us. From its grand design to its ill-fated maiden voyage, the ship represents both the pinnacle of human achievement and the depths of human vulnerability. Museums around the world host exhibits that draw millions of visitors, eager to learn more about this iconic vessel. Its story is a reminder of the fragility of life, the importance of humility, and the unpredictable nature of our existence. The passengers and crew, each with their own dreams and aspirations, remind us of the human element behind the historical facts and the enduring power of hope. Despite the tragedy, stories of bravery and survival emerged, showcasing the resilience of the human spirit. Memorials and services held in honor of the victims serve as a poignant reminder of the lives lost and the lessons learned. The Titanic's legacy extends beyond its tragic end. Artifacts recovered from the wreckage offer a tangible connection to the past, allowing us to piece together the story of that fateful night. These items, from personal belongings to parts of the ship itself, tell a story of a bygone era. By studying the past, we can learn from it and apply those lessons to the present. Educational programs and documentaries continue to explore the Titanic's story, ensuring that future generations understand the significance of this maritime disaster. The Titanic's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris. The belief that the ship was unsinkable led to critical oversights and a lack of preparedness. Modern experts analyze these mistakes to improve current maritime safety standards and the importance of safety, responsibility, and vigilance. The disaster prompted significant changes in maritime laws and safety protocols, ensuring that such a tragedy would not happen again. Lifeboat drills, safety equipment, and iceberg monitoring are now standard practices, and respect for the power of nature. The Titanic's story reminds us that, despite our technological advancements, we are still at the mercy of the natural world. It is a humbling lesson that continues to resonate, urging us to respect and understand the environment we navigate.